So you've got a green card. You've worked hard for it, and now you think you're set for life in the US, right?
Wrong.
The truth is, permanent residency isn't always permanent. USCIS and CBP have stricter enforcement rules than ever before, and even one mistake can put your future at risk. In today's video, we're breaking down 7 surprising USCIS rules that most green card holders don't even realize they're violating until it's too late. Rule number 1. Long absences could be treated as abandonment. Let's start with one of the most common and risky mistakes. If you stay outside the US for more than 6 months, you could be flagged for abandoning your residency. Even if you return within a year, frequent or extended trips raise red flags. Here's what CBP looks for: where you live, work, and pay taxes, whether you have a re-entry permit, how long and how often you've been gone. And no, family emergencies don't automatically excuse your absence. If you're traveling for personal reasons, get the documentation. Hospital records, medical letters, or death certificates with specific names and dates are your only shield at the border. Rule number 2. No real US address equals no real residency. Owning a green card isn't enough. You need a verifiable, consistent physical residence in the United States. Using your cousin's mailing address? Not gonna cut it. USCIS and CBP want proof. Utility bills, a lease or mortgage documents, employment records. Fail to provide this, and they may assume you've moved out of the country. It's that serious. Rule number 3. Inactive US bank accounts raise suspicion. Think your bank account activity is your own business? Think again. Immigration officers can and do review your US financial activity to confirm you're still living a normal life in the US. They aren't looking for huge balances. They're looking for signs of life. A grocery purchases, a rent or utility payments, everyday debit card usage. A frozen or unused account could be seen as proof that you're no longer residing here. It's all about consistency. Rule number 4. Expired IDs can trigger residency doubts. Here's one that catches people off guard. If your driver's license is expired or suspended, immigration officials may interpret that as a sign you've left the US for good.
Why?
Because a valid, state-issued driver's license is a key indicator of real US presence. It's often the first document they ask for during re-entry interviews or status checks. So if yours has expired, renew it ASAP. Rule number 5. Not filing US taxes? You're playing with fire. Even if you earn zero income, you must still file a US tax return every year. USCIS sees failure to file as a direct signal that you no longer maintain economic ties to America. That's all it takes for them to presume you've abandoned your residency. What to do? File taxes every year, even if your earnings are low or non-existent. Keep copies of your returns, especially if you plan to travel abroad. Bring your latest tax return when re-entering the US to avoid unnecessary delays. Rule number 6. Traveling with an expired green card? Risky move. Your green card has an expiration date, and if it's expired, don't travel unless you have proof that you've already filed for renewal. In 2025, USCIS has become much stricter with expired documents. If you must travel, carry your Form I-90 receipt notice. Do not leave the country without this proof. Be ready for secondary inspection if your green card has expired. Getting caught without it could mean denial of re-entry, especially if CBP believes your stay abroad was too long. Rule number 7. You might be flagged without even knowing it. This is the most alarming one. USCIS and CBP are now using data analytics and predictive profiling to build what they call abandonment watchlists. Yes, it's real. Here's what can get you flagged: long absences or irregular travel patterns, no recent tax filings, expired driver's license or green card, no bank activity, no physical US address. If your behavior matches a pattern they've labeled as abandonment,
How are you?
you might be flagged automatically.
Wishing you were
You may
in
not even
Aruba.
get a warning. And once you're flagged,
Which one do I go in?
your green
That one?
card
Okay,
could be
thank you.
canceled on the spot during re-entry. Bonus rule: social media surveillance is growing. During the Trump administration, USCIS proposed a new policy requiring green card holders to submit their social media handles as part of immigration applications and renewals. While this was initially aimed at visa applicants abroad, there's growing talk that it could soon apply to U.S. residents too. The reasoning? Enhanced identity verification, national security, and public safety screenings. While not yet active for everyone, the trend is clear. Surveillance is increasing, and scrutiny is getting tighter. Final thoughts. It's not just about holding the card. Being a green card holder in 2025 means more than just owning a piece of plastic. You're expected to prove, through behavior, that you still belong here. So let's recap the 7 rules. 1. Long absences equals risk of abandonment. 2. No real U.S. address equals presumed departure. 3. Inactive bank account equals weak U.S. ties. 4. Expired license equals red flag. 5. No tax return equals automatic suspicion. 6. Travel with expired green card equals potential denial. 7. Pattern matching with abandonment profiles equals silent watchlisting. Bonus: be cautious of what you post online. Protecting your green card status is in your hands. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.